All right, so it's official. We have the brand new collaboration update. This is 70S X Konosuba. Yes, we knew about this. Pretty much we knew about this very early, actually, right? When the leak came out, we were like, okay, it's only Konosuba or Furin. Really, it can't be anything else. It's Konosuba. So, I don't know. I've seen a lot of negativity about this collab, but I think that it's something. All right, I think it's going to be a fun one. I think it's going to be potentially good for the game. We'll see. I don't know. We'll find out soon. Like and subscribe. Helps out a ton. God's blessing on the wonderful union. Konosuba collab now live. Check in to get up to 70 diamonds collab check-in event. Get Megumin's costumes and 30 draw tickets just by playing the game. Featuring 3 new collab heroes, collab pickup draw, collab world event, God's blessing on the wonderful union, collab event battle, the giant cabbage, which is why we had that video from Darkness, right? Sling the something event. It's like I think I saw this in the stream, right? You like pull it back, it pops up, and like it's a slingshot game. So we have the first character over here. We have Goddess Aqua. Let's go. We got Demon Megumin, and we got the Useless Darkness, or the Masochist Darkness. There we go. We got Archpriest, Water, Goddess Aqua. That is a light unit. We have Arch Wizard, Crimson Demon Girl, Megumin, red, Crusader, Night Darkness, green. Also, we have the pickup draw image over here. Looks very, very cool. We have the banner itself. Make your bets. Does it suck? On stream, this thing looked like actual Dookie. It looked like actual Dookie. Is it actually Dookie, though? Dude, people just overhate. That's, like, genuinely a horrific banner. I actually think players underhate it. This is insanely garbage. Oh, my God. This is actually trash, dude. What is this banner? Bro, there's nothing redeemable. There's literally nothing on this banner that's like redeemable. Trash. I stand by that. Fine, I guess, but like, bruh, okay, fine, I guess. Dog crap, dog crap, dog crap, dog crap, dog crap, dog crap, dog crap. Dude, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of these units were 9 of these units were for free. 9 of these units were for free at some point. Are you kidding me, bro? That's not a real banner. That is not a real banner. Oh no. Okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You know, it's fine. 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 For every one applicable, she's a goddess, by the way. She is a human. And she is a human, so keep that in mind. Over here we have light unit. For every one applicable ally participating in battle, their base stats increases by 5%, and the hero's damage taken decreases by 10%. Applicable ally is goddesses, Megumin and Darkness. For each attribute of allies that is unique at the start of the battle, the hero's basic stats increase by 5%. At the start of the battle, when the applicable ally uses a skill, they gain Blessing Lake for 2 turns. Blessing Lake, all stats plus 10%, damage taken minus 30%. Removes Blessing Lake from self and gains Dice of Fate. At the start of the ally's turn, Dice of Fate uses Clear Stream skill according to the number of the dice, 1 to 3, then the effect is removed. If the hero uses a recovery skill to remove debuffs from self, the hero and applicable allies with attributes different from the heroes are granted Divine Purification for 2 turns. Limit once, that is revives with 50% HP upon dying. Effect is removed after reviving, does not revive if reflect damage occurs. I mean, okay, we'll see. Over here we have inflicts clear stream damage equal to 500% of the attack on one enemy. Clear stream is period increase 100% while Dice of Fate is active. Applies freeze to the target for 1 turn when dealing damage with Dice of Fate is active. Removes debuffs from all enemies, heals them for 300%, rejuvenate for 2 turns. Additional recovery equal to 60% at the beginning of the turn. Applies Divine Purification on allies for 1 turn. Increase all stats by 30% for 2 turns. Then inflicts damage equal to 700% of attack on all enemies. But you got a 2/6 hit for that Divine Purification, bro. That extra Divine Purification has to be 2/6, bro. So 2/6 is a must. 3/6 is sexy. I'd say 3/6 you cap out for Aqua. Or then 5-6. But no, I think it's just 3-6 are good to go. 2-6 for the Divine. 3-6 for just that little extra. So that's fine. Okay. Over here we have Megumin. She is red. For every one applicable ally participating in the battle, all stats of the heroes increase by 5%. Damage taken decreased by 15%. Humans, Aqua, Darkness. Gains Crimson Demon Tradition for 3 turns at the start of the battle. Crimson Demon Tradition attack-related stats 10% with each elapsed turn. Resets attack-related stats and reapplies the effect when removed. Gains Magic Deployment for 2 turns at the start of the ally's turn. Limit once. Magic Deployment is immune to ultimate move gauge decrease. Fills the ultimate move gauge by 1 orb when the hero uses a skill. If the hero has kept the ultimate move for 1 turn from the start of the ally's turn, the hero gains Mighty Explosion for 3 turns. Mighty Explosion is attack-related stats plus 30%. Ultimate move damage plus 200%. Increases the hero's damage to enemies who have ultimate moves by 100%. If the hero HP becomes 0, all the hero's ultimate move gauge orbs are consumed to heal the hero for 100% the max HP limit once. The hero dies if there are no orbs in the ultimate gauge. Ultimate gauge is consumed even while magic deployment is active. Over here, removes stance from one enemy and inflicts power strike damage equal to 500% attack. Power strike's additional damage to enemy resistance. Inflicts blowout damage equal to 450%, then causes explosive damage for 1 turn. Blowout is 2 times crit chance increase. Crit damage 6% for every 1 orb in the target's ultimate move gauge when using the skill. Limit 5 orbs. Explosion, additional damage equal to 200% of the damage dealt, after a certain number of turns. Explosion remove buffs and stances from all the enemies. Inflicts damage equal to 1000% of attack. Removes 1 orb from the ultimate gauge of enemies with 4 or more orbs. Then becomes drained. Disables skills other than ultimate moves. Wow. When drained, additionally fills the hero's ultimate move gauge by 1 orb when moving or combining skills. If drained, that is, if drained. Now over here we have removes drain from the hero. Drained. Disables. Oh my god, that's actually kind of cool. Wow, yeah. Removes drain from the hero. Drain disables other skills other than ultimate moves. Yeah. So 2 different styles like that. Now over here, attack. You got to 2-6 this to get that extra 100%. 3-6, 4-6, 5-6, 6-6. That's what that looks like. Pretty cool, actually. Megumin looks kind of cool. Over here, we have green. For every one applicable ally participating in battle, the hero's defense for this stats increased by 20%. Max HP increases by 15%. It's humans, Aqua, Megumin. Gains decoy at the start of the turn. Noble sacrifice for 3 turns. At the start of the battle, noble sacrifice is defense for the stats plus 30%. Damage taken minus 50% for applicable allies other than self. Hero's damage taken plus 20%. Gains divine pain at the start of the battle. Increases the hero's defense-related stats by 10% up to a maximum of 50. When taking damage with the enemy's skill, heals applicable allies by 50% of the hero's final damage directly. Applies Knightly Oath on applicable allies for 3 turns. Whenever the hero uses a dispersion skill, Night Oath basic stats plus 10%. Decreases the hero's damage taken by 100% for 3 turns. Then inflicts on one enemy. The skill results in a miss. Ignores block effect. Oh my god. Assumes the stance which taunts enemies for 2 turns. When an ally is attacked, decrease the final damage taken by 50%, and the hero takes 50% of the reduced damage for them. Final damage decrease the highest value take effect if there are multiple of the same buff effect. Removes debuffs from all allies, grants debuff immunity, 30% HP's related stats increase for 3 turns. And again, you can just do this whatever you want. You get 10% on 2-6, 10% here, nothing on 4-6, then 5-6, nothing as well. Alright, 40-50, 40-50, 40-50, 6-6 to 50-50 it, which is there. I don't know, the units look kind of fun. We'll see how they turn out. Increase the hero's damage dealt to demon enemies by 200% and decrease damage dealt from them by 100%. Increase applicable allies' basic stats by 4% whenever the hero's ultimate gauge is filled, limit 5 times. The hero's damage taken decreases by 70% when assuming... Wow. When assuming a stance. They added the title. They have this over here. They added season ranking rewards as always. New bundles. Bunch of new bundles. Over here, new events, 70 gems. The check-in event, 30 free pulls, free Megumin costume, and other things associated. Megumin, the other loots over there. Finally, our first ever in like 3-4 years. Finally, Netmarble did it. God's blessing on this wonderful union. Settle with the chaos in the forest of white dreams with collab heroes to claim abundance rewards. We have our new world quest. Dude, please play this world quest and please have fun with it. It's been forever. We've been begging for these collab events. Like, imagine how much cool synergy you would have with like Jinwoo and Melee and such. Finally, so very happy to see it. Please, please, Netmarble, keep it up. I hope players enjoy it, and I hope they play it and show like, see, we played it. Now, please keep it going. Over here, this is the rest of the costume, the rest of the stuff there. This is the new boss over here, a bunch of other items, and again, just pretty standard things. We have the costumes over here. Honestly, they went 3 for 3. It might be a hot take. This is good. This is really good. That's really good. I like the free one better than these two. She got a maid costume as well, bruh. She got this costume as well, and then this one. Wow. Okay, so the costumes on Aqua were really good. Over here we had Payback Event. These are where you get all of the Holy Relic materials, right, and everything, the boxes. Check-in heroes are there. These are the boost events and the crazy. This is the exchange event. New Gelda skin, by the way. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Battle event, knighthood competition. They did do a lot of system updates, by the way. Nothing like too insane, but you can read through this. Supporting hero system updates for first and third place knights. Pretty much this is again for ranking and such, so that's for them. New buffs for new returning knights, pretty much. They get stuff like this. They also get a bunch of different things here regarding auto clears and things. So if you are a new or returning knight, there's a lot of quality of life built into this update for you. Mailbox reward system improvement, which is pretty simple. They also have this over here, the receive thing added. Chapter clear quest conditions have been eased to make it easier to clear through everything. Sub battle base improvements as well. Over here you get like an extra buff for each of these things over here. New artifact by clearing 7 deadly sins. Main story chapters have been added, and that's all of these buffs over here, which it's all excluding PvP, so most of you won't really be using them. Mainly through storyline you'll use them. Improvements to the Evil Eye also has been added over here. They added a new combat class filter, added to team setting. A new combat class filter has been added. Hero list, team settings created. Select combat class will display each hero's individual combat class, which is super cool, actually. Okay. Bulk upgrade feature has been added. They've promised this a while ago. It's finally happening. A new bulk upgrade feature can be accessed by the bulk upgrade button, the top right, or bottom center, sorry. The existing affection menu can now be viewed through the heart icon on the left. You can now bulk upgrade. Within bulk upgrade, you select who you want to bulk upgrade. You can enhance ultimates, hero awakening, and all that stuff. It can all be done here through a new menu called bulk upgrade, which is, again, very sick. They also added like a consecutive check-in info and the total check-in info, which is kind of nice. Miscellaneous, just some bug fixes. This is that over there. Deleting the soul leveling collab relics, and that's it. So, pretty good update, pretty stacked. Finally, after all this time, they brought back a story, and the units look absolutely meme-tastic. So, we'll take that. Take care.